Yep. What's going on? We are here. Welcome to the Bearded Wrestling Podcast. As you can see, 1 and 2 are here. If it ain't gonna be nobody else here, it's gonna be me and my boy Cisco. The other two, they're busy guys, but we make sure that we keep it going. And when they show, they show. If you know, you know. Listen, you can always follow us at the Bearded Wrestling Podcast. That is on Facebook. That is on Instagram. That is on YouTube. We are all under the same moniker, the Bearded Wrestling Podcast, except for our blog page, which is the Bearded Wrestling Podcast blog. We are also on Spotify, so if you don't have time to watch, you can always listen. Before we go into what we're going to talk about tonight, shout out to last week's podcast. We started to talk about my article at the end of the show, which was Blacks in Wrestling, the Black Come Up. That is now available for you to go read. It took me longer than usual to write this one, but it's because of what it meant for me and how I needed to word it, because there is an evolution of Black wrestlers in the industry, but I feel like we have to stop looking for someone else to give us the change that we're looking to see. You know, we have to do it ourselves, whether it's being wrestlers, being promoters, podcasters, managers, whatever it is, we have to do it. And because the only way we get to see more people in the industry that look like us is if that we started. So that's my spiel on that. Right. All right. Cisco, what do you have for us? Hit us with some hot topics.
Well.
That was very preacher of you.
Wow. So, many people will probably know by now that CM Punk is not the only one in the Punk household that is making a comeback. AJ Lee, aka AJ Mendez, has officially come back to wrestling. She is going to be a part of WOW Wrestling, the world of women wrestling. Also, Tessa Blanchard.
Tessa got a gig?
Yeah, Tessa got a gig.
Oh, bless
Tessa
you,
Tessa will also be a part of the WOW Wrestling. She is actually the casting director for WOW Wrestling. So
that's how she got a gig, huh? Because I didn't think nobody was gonna hire her.
And you know what? I try to give her the benefit of the doubt, but lately I've been seeing a lot of stories coming out about her, and you know how she be acting. Like I saw Chelsea Green, who was Matt Cardona's soon-to-be wife. She said that Tessa at the All In pay-per-view, Tessa tried to bring her title to rub the girls and to try to make the EV.
We lost him in the middle of this spiel. I don't know what happened, but Tessa Blanchard ain't never been none of my favorite. So if she's actually got a gig, it's probably because she's some type of director. Are you back? Yeah, we lost you there for a minute, buddy.
Oh, I was saying that, the whole Tessa was trying to use her belt to get leverage at All In.
Got you.
Now,
this is the original All In.
The original All In. 2018 All In. But
which is their best? Which is their best pay-per-view?
Yeah, pretty much. Shout out to Ring of Honor and Impact though for joining in on that. To make it, and New Japan for making it what it was.
Listen, it was a great show.
Listen, that Stephen Amell surprised me. It really surprised me.
I'm gonna go back and watch it.
I like how Christopher Daniels definitely carried him during the match, but Stephen Amell held his own. He definitely held his own. And I mean, from start to finish, to me, it was a great pay-per-view. I think the only issue that they had was the Marty and Okada match.
Mm.
It went over the time that it was supposed to go, and that's why the main event, which was the Young Bucks and Kota Ibushi versus Bandito, Rey Mysterio, and I think Dragon Lee. That's why that match was cut short.
Mm.
But the Marty and Okada match was pretty dope. But I mean, to me, the best match of the night is probably Cody and Nick Aldis.
It was a great match.
God, I mean, just to see another Rhodes carry the NWA title, and then to see like Brandy get involved, it was just crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's a very racist title.
What? What's a very racist title?
The NWA title. It's very racist.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they have no black. They got one black champion. One black champion.
One. Look at this guy here.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, Spo knows.
Man, listen, bro.
You finished cooking?
The baby maker. Bless you, Deke.
Now I gotta take care of the little one and be on here at the same time.
That's fine.
All right, that's all right.
Yeah, take princess.
Mama, hi.
Hey, Mama.
Hi.
Welcome to
Hi.
Yeah, so I have to take care of her and my son, and let's do this. I'm a family man, guys.
That's good.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong being a family man.
What's going on, though?
No, we're just giving up the hot topics right now.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all guys. I didn't do my homework, but
We know you didn't. We know
but
you didn't do no homework.
I got some matches in mind. So
Cool. We know you didn't do no homework.
But
I know you didn't do no homework the same way I know NWA.
I got some matches in mind, though.
Okay. Like I'm trying to make a point here. I said I know you didn't do your homework the same way I know NWA ain't got no black wrestlers or black champions.
Same way I know what.
I'm about to say they got some black wrestlers though.
Now they got some black wrestlers. They ain't got no black champs.
Yo, hold on, give me a minute. I gotta get some headphones.
I see.
Okay, go ahead. So Cowboy Ish is back.
Yeah, that was all the rave of last week.
Yeah, Hangman Page came back. He was the Joker in the Casino ladder match, and now he has the opportunity to face Kenny Omega, and I think he's going to cash that in at Full Gear. And I think he's going to win.
They got something going on in Miami this weekend. Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, that's not necessarily. I know that I think it has a lot to do with Hispanic Heritage Month, because I saw Cody say
they were getting on Cody.
Bring your flag
on that flyer. Yeah, they
bring
were
your
getting
flags
on him about that.
Yeah, Cody does a lot.
Who's good, guys? Yeah,
Cody does a lot, and like I've been watching that. I've been watching
show that he has with him and his wife, right?
I haven't watched it yet. Will.
I've seen one episode. It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's just reality TV. I mean,
but I heard
it's like watching Ms. and Mrs.
I already gave his position up though.
He didn't give that up. That was taken.
He didn't give it up. He's falling back. It's just that Tony Khan put his foot down. Tony Khan put his foot down and said, "Listen, your guys are just wrestlers." But what I will give Tony Khan is that he does give them some kind of creative control.
That's gonna go away soon.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's just a part of the business, and
let's talk about some of the.
Are you crazy?
Sorry. Yo,
Wait.
I want to say something.
GCW had their Fight Club, Fight Club joint in Atlantic City, and a lot of surprises there. Thunder Rosa made an appearance. The Briscoes made an appearance.
Okay.
Matt Cardona won his little internet title again. whatever. And then the match of the Leo Rush debuted.
I saw that.
Great match. Great triple threat match.
Can we end up catching that on TV, or is that a dub?
You catch it on YouTube.
Okay.
And then you had the good old death match, which was pretty gruesome. I mean, lot of slicing on the mouth.
No good for me.
Like the piece of slice that just. Okay.
I never needed all that for wrestling.
What promotion was this?
GCW, Game Changer Wrestling. But I will say this. I believe that they could be the new ECW.
You know why I feel like they can't? Because they got to go so far.
Well,
if they would just,
that's true.
If they would just bring it down a tad, you know,
their fans and their core audience is not going to allow that to happen.
It's not good.
That's the problem. Like, I watched Nick Gage and I watched him. I watched his entrance. It's like he's like the 2021 Sandman. It's like, it's crazy. Like, there's no security stopping people. They're just grabbing him. I'm like, yo.
I gotta check it out.
Yeah,
oh, you catch all that on YouTube. All that stuff is on YouTube. All those matches.
What's the name was good last week though. I saw it on Vice.
I watched it a little bit. I didn't like the match too much.
What, Jacob Fatu's match?
Yeah, It was a little sloppy.
Not on Jacob's part.
Nah.
Yeah.
What you
definitely not Jacob's part.
Yeah,
Hammerstone does nothing for me. That's Brock Hogan.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't on his end, but it was a little sloppy in my opinion.
Dre, what up?
Like the match,
Oh, it's the excelling man. He excels.
That's right. You leave my brother alone. He's an exceller.
Acknowledge me.
You see his background. He's an exceller.
What's good, man?
That's free promo.
Can I give a quick side? I gotta do a quick sidebar real quick. I didn't get to talk to him today. Pastor Rumble, I'm very proud of you. I'm talking about your post from earlier. I'm very proud of you.
Oh, yo, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
And you didn't have to, but that's good stuff.
I'm very proud of you, man. Transparency is not easy.
And you don't have to do it.
Right.
That's true.
You don't owe nobody nothing. But it's dope that you were able to do it.
I appreciate
it's dope that you set an example.
I'm trying to be like my tribal chief, you know.
Oh God.
You know. Look at Will.
What is there transparent about the tribal chief? Nothing.
He was going so well, and then I had to mute him. Shout out to Dre getting the first mute of the night.
I got the first mute of the night.
Wait.
Your mute was voluntary. So
no,
you don't count.
Will,
I was voluntary.
Will, I muted yours because the kids was in the background.
Oh, in the background.
That wasn't yours.
Did y'all see last Friday when he did the acknowledge me thing? And then he like closed his eyes and it looked as if he was doing the if you smell what the rock is cooking.
Well, they're kind of like doing it, like the whole tribe is now doing it now because they're like this all.
Yeah, they did it all last night.
Yeah, so that's like their new thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be a Rock versus Roman. What shall I tell you?
Yo, did y'all discuss the fact that he's breaking merchandise records as a heel that's never been done before?
No, because we just don't start with Roman on this show. We were getting there.
All right. So y'all was talking about AEW?
No.
What was y'all talking about?
We were talking about their cousin Jacob Fatu and his match from last week.
All right. So I had a chance to watch him some old stuff because I've heard stuff and I've seen clips. He's very talented.
He's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
He's like he's
cursed me
dope.
out. He
Bro.
cursed me out at the event I went to.
He's
Really?
What
That's
you mean
dope.
cursed you? What did you say?
First of all, so let me tell you what happened. I was at MLWA. I was in Philly.
We got to find a way to get him on here so he can curse you out again. What? That's amazing.
So it was the manager guy that looks like that wears the Iron Sheik shoes. So we were dogging his shoes all night. Like we was like, yo, get them crusty things out of here. Who are you fake Iron Sheik? Like we were just getting on him. He came over there. He said, "Who you talking to?" That's my manager. I was like, "Oh, he spoke to me." But no, but then the crazy thing is afterwards, I said, I told him, I said, "Yo, I acknowledge you." Right? I said that right. He was like, "Damn right." I said, "Get it."
Yo, I sent you guys I don't know if you guys watched it, but I sent you guys an interview of him on another podcast.
I was gonna watch. You talking about the podcast? Yeah, I was gonna watch. I didn't get a chance.
Hey, he a bro.
Oh, he black. Trust me,
yeah.
that.
He
Definitely black.
He black. He done did jail time.
Word.
Okay. He straight hood.
Nah, he a hood dude.
He ain't that. Listen. He's like, if him and Roman was Cain and Abel, yeah.
But you know,
Roman is definitely Abel.
That article, I mean, that podcast was good though, because he talked about it. He was like, listen, I ain't want nothing to do with the wrestling, like the family business. And he said, and then Rikishi and his other uncle, I forget the uncle's name now.
Fatu?
Yeah.
Other Fatu? The head shrink.
Yes.
Yeah.
The two of them really like got him together and was like, hey, you need to come and do this. And then I'll tell one more story from it.
Wait,
who's
do you know that
he?
there's a movie with Fatu in it?
Whose kid is he?
Huh?
Whose kid is he?
I believe Fatu. It got to be Fatu. I mean,
wasn't Fatu Rikishi?
No.
No,
Fatu
it's two
was
of
one of the head shrinkers.
Yeah, Rikishi was the other head shrinker.
So, okay. So there's two of them. Because remember, there was a brother that was inside Legacy.
So this is
Umaga? You talking about Umaga?
No, not Umaga. Remember when Cody Rhodes when Randy Orton had Legacy, and it was Cody Rhodes, Ted DiBiase, and then it was the other Fatu?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's his brother?
No. So this is it.
Is that Jacob Fatu's brother?
It might be. I'll do the research on it.
Okay.
That's Rikishi and
Rikishi and then the other guy.
That's
okay.
That's Jacob Fatu's dad.
Yeah, that's his father.
Got you.
Dude, yeah.
Sam Fatu.
Got you.
That's the one that was okay. I don't know if y'all remember. There's a movie from back in the 80s, and it was a wrestling movie. Some white guy was in it, but it was Sam Fatu and somebody else. I gotta find out what it was, but it was like one of the original like 80s wrestling movies. I can't remember what it was though, but he was in it though. Yeah, Jacob Fatu is definitely like.
Listen, he did a moonsault off of.
He need to come over.
He did a moonsault off of a barricade, a shaky, like barricade that had no like actual like grabbing to the ground to make sure that it wasn't gonna move. And he did a whole moonsault off of it. He has to be like 300 pounds.
He reminds me of another. He's like another Bam Bam.
But yo, they all mad big and they can move. Pause.
Yeah, pause. But he's got it. No, I had to do it again. Pause. So he's absolutely pretty amazing. Cisco, you got anything else?
Well, as Dre said, Roman Reigns has done something that no other heel has ever done. He is the top selling merch guy. And he's the heel. It's unheard of.
Yeah, but I
guess the people want to acknowledge him. I don't know.
His heelish ways are very like tweener at times too.
Yeah,
like he's a tweener. Yeah.
But he's not completely a tweener though.
No. No. He's a tweet like when he says the acknowledge, like when he announces the city and he says acknowledge me, he's a tweener. Because you can look on his face like you could tell he's enjoying that. He loves it. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, then all right, let me start talking about Paul Heyman and his stupid ways. And then it's like, all right, now he's a heel all over again. Or when he does something to the Usos. You know what I'm saying?
I would love for Jacob Fatu to come and be a part of the bloodline and be like the enforcer.
I would love it. Man, listen.
I think it would be dope. Like if
that'd be so dope.
Roman told the Usos to do something and he wasn't following behind, and they messed up like 2 or 3 times back to back, and then he sent them on a mission and they didn't do it, and before they could say that they messed up, he was like, yo, it's already taken care of. Like, what do you mean? He's like, I got somebody real that's doing the work now.
Mm-hmm.
And they just pan the camera to Jacob Fatu, like after he done laid somebody out. I think it would be dope.
Because I think the Usos' other brother, their youngest brother,
mm-hmm.
he's also in MLW as well.
Really?
Yeah. He goes by their last name, Inoya.
In Hawaii, but he just getting started though, but he's really good.
Yeah, he's definitely he's like NXT level right now.
I guess
NXT level.
Is it safe to say that you're going to see these guys in the WWE in the future?
Absolutely, especially if the MLW deal goes through. If the MLW deal goes through, you definitely see them.
I think we definitely see Fatu soon. You know, with him losing the belt, there's always opportunity for somebody like that to come.
I don't think he should have lost. But then again, he had the belt for how long? 2 years?
And he had the belt for 2 years, and he was undefeated that whole time.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I know smaller companies, they need guys like that to keep them going. And he was the perfect guy for something like that. So I don't really have a problem with it. All right,
he had great matches. He definitely had great matches.
Absolutely.
Nope. That's it.
Okay.
Oh wait. Crown Jewel is next week.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm always ready for a pay-per-view.
I mean, this is not like, I think
at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh no, you mentioned it last week about how they didn't take, at first it wasn't really, I don't know, somebody mentioned it that this wasn't as serious as the pay-per-views.
It wasn't at first.
Yeah, it was, but now I think you said they're just trying to make it more serious.
I mean, no title changes are going to happen.
Well, I'm not saying this time, but we have seen title changes at Crown Jewel.
Really? When?
I think Belair might win it back, maybe. I don't know.
The Fiend lost it.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
But he won it. He won it there as well.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you know what? At the end of the day, it's all according to whatever the Prince wants. Because he's the one that really runs the show.
But I feel like that's why we started seeing title changes at the show, because the Prince is like, hey, you guys are just throwing us a house show. We're not with it.
Yeah.
Right.
Like all this money that we put out, we want our matches to mean something.
And not only that, they, and
this is the second women's match. They have.
Mm-hmm. So, well, they're gonna be all dressed up. They're gonna be garbed up for.
Yeah. Who you think will win that match? We have winning that match. I think Belair might take it.
I hope so.
But then again, I think Belair might take it. I think she.
Honestly, I want Bianca to win, but part of me just thinks that Becky's gonna win.
She's gonna. I don't.
But you know what? With Becky winning, it makes for a long storyline.
Yeah, and then we'll get
with a triple threat match, or just because at the end of the day, it's like now they got Sasha involved. It's like,
but you got to remember.
But then if she wins, we're gonna get Charlotte versus Becky again.
Not necessarily. They both.
Charlotte is going to Raw.
Oh yeah. You're right. Dang,
Charlotte's going to SmackDown.
Yeah, I know that. I don't want to see that again though. I really
Where,
don't care.
where did Bianca go? Bianca's on Raw, right?
Yeah.
Listen, it makes sense for Bianca to win.
She might just leave the Raw team.
What if Sasha win? What if Sasha win and it be Sasha versus Charlotte?
Sasha's not a Raw person.
I don't want to see it again.
She's not on Raw?
No, what show does she go to?
She went to SmackDown.
I thought she was on Raw. My fault.
Right, she went to SmackDown. But to me, honestly, she is a SmackDown wrestler.
Yeah.
She's not
She
like
fits
a
better. She fits better on SmackDown.
She always has.
Yeah.
Her and Becky both fit better on SmackDown.
I got Edge winning Hell in a Cell, unfortunately.
Yeah. He lost the last match against Steph, so this probably gonna end it off. I think it's gonna be the end of the feud between them two.
Thank God.
Yeah. It's been a long. I mean, you know what? I do say this. I'm happy that they've been able to, like, you know, keep the feuds for a while. Like, you know what I'm saying? They normally be like, you know, this person feud on one person, and then next week a whole nother person, and the next week after that is a whole nother person. I think like this, with these long feuds, it's not that bad. It's telling a story, and on top of that, it's like, okay, you know, I know we get tired of seeing these matches, but you know, I wouldn't mind.
I'm not so tired of it, Will. I'm just tired of the old guy. That's all.
I've also seen how I've seen how though these women matches are not. I mean, besides the four horsemen or the four horsewomen, and you know, with the exception of Bianca,
yeah,
you know, they're saying that there's some complaining in the back because they're like, yo, the women matches are like 2 minutes, 3 minutes long. And then a lot of them are upset because they feel like, yo, Liv Morgan is over right now. She shouldn't have lost to Carmella.
But you know what? I don't. For me, I know she's over, but I think that, you know, you gotta look at the bigger picture. She probably can win on the bigger stage, which is probably gonna be WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? If they wait that, you know, if they wait it out, because at the end of the day, like, you know, if she wins right now, it's like, who's gonna be that next person or that next, you know, woman to take the title?
Can't she?
I mean, you know,
can't she still get in that elimination chamber?
Yeah. There's other matches. You got to understand. We got you know, November, December next year. Before we know it, it's going to be WrestleMania. So,
but that's what I'm saying. Is an elimination chamber before WrestleMania?
It's
yeah.
It's
like, and you got Royal Rumble. So
you got the Rumble in January,
yeah,
and then you got elimination chamber, and then, you know, of course, Fastlane. But you know,
so I mean, at the end of the day,
still chance.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I think they should hold it off until Royal Rumble. She should win the Royal Rumble, definitely. And that will, you know, tell a story where it's like, you know, people be more interested in seeing it. Right now, everybody just want what they want right now. It's like they give it a title.
I'd be more interested in seeing Naomi get that spot.
Get what spot?
Get a push.
I agree, but then I'm like,
to be what? For Royal Rumble.
I mean, I want to see. No, first of all, I want to see her in the Bloodline. I want to see that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I agree, but I agree with her being in the Bloodline.
But I do want to see her. I feel like Naomi is dope. I've
always been dope.
At moments, I feel like maybe she should go back to NXT.
Nah, I really want her to like just drop all the green and the glitters and
right. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, either pick up a new persona, a new gimmick. Or if you feel like she's not, you know, if she still needs some improvement, then send her back to NXT.
Nah. I mean, I don't think she needs any improvement, but I wouldn't mind seeing her in NXT or, like, you know, but I think
they need to let her turn.
So y'all want to see her fight Sonya Deville? Y'all want to see that?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm okay with that.
Look, she put on some good matches.
And I also feel like this would be a great way for her heel turn to mature and not for it to just happen. Like, there's a storyline there between them already.
Right.
So I feel like,
but isn't Sonya Deville? Isn't she a tweener right now? Like, she's considered like,
and she's an authority person, so she's not really a tweener either. Like, authority is like, they can be bad people. Like, the authority right now is not.
You think they setting that up for her?
I would hope so, because they've been putting a lot into the two of them.
I saw them doing that as far as her and Adam Pearce was concerned, but then he stopped.
But they,
you know what I'm saying?
The whole thing with her going hard, shutting down Naomi on every little thing. I mean, that's still persisting. Like that hasn't stopped. So I think they could go that route because that would be also a way for her to get back into the ring. So
Y'all do know Isaiah Scott losing tonight, right? Y'all know that, right?
Speaking of, let me turn it on right now.
What's the purpose of him keeping the North American title? He's losing tonight. He's on SmackDown now.
Yeah. What are we thinking about? Well, I know who's gonna win, but I think it's gonna be a good match. Big E versus Drew.
Big E.
Big E's gonna win.
Big E's gonna win.
Listen, they can't take the title off him right now. It wouldn't make no sense.
Listen.
And Drew is going to SmackDown, so
everybody
that really wouldn't make sense.
Everybody on this show right now, even picture of Dre, we got to give it up for Big E because what E is doing right now, he is shutting down the block, bro. I was sitting there watching the Wilder fight, and my boy came on to do the introductions, and I was just like, "Whoa!"
We're not talking about that,
but Bobby still lost, man.
Till this day, he lost. Till this day.
Oh my God, that was so disappointing, man.
It wasn't. It was a great fight.
Yeah,
it was a great fight. I will say that
it's like
the boy showed mad heart.
He did.
He showed mad heart. But my thing is, I don't want a fourth match. I don't want a fourth.
Yeah. You know it's going to be one. You know it's going to be one.
I do. You know why? Because there's nothing else in heavyweights right now.
Yeah.
But then but on a personal scale, there's nothing like
you got to try to get one.
The first one was a draw.
The second one, actually, I believe he won the first one, in my opinion.
And in a lot of people's opinions, he won the first one. But
from the second one, he got knocked out. Third one, he got knocked out. So guess what? I will say the fourth one, because he knocked down Tyson Fury. I think that you know what the problem is. He just need to learn how to box, bro. That's it. He's a brawler, so he.
It's not even so much of that.
The whole thing was.
I think he did well with that. He doesn't have any stamina.
And that was the problem. The conditioning was not there. Yeah. Tyson Fury was 277 pounds.
They were both overweight.
Wilder, but you gotta think Tyson Fury
Wilder was 227.
They said
but Tyson Fury knows how to use his weight, bro. He knows how to use his weight.
And that's what he did. He used his weight to his advantage.
Yeah, that's what he does.
But both of them are larger.
Yeah, but Tyson Fury is a heavier guy, and he knows how to use his weight against.
But both of them have. And are larger than what they've ever been in a match. Yeah. And the thing about it is that he used the weight in his advantage, and he just has great stamina. He knows how to. And you know what? He looked like an Irishman or something in a bar drinking, and everybody was trying to outdrink him. And then after like 80 rounds, and everybody's throwing up, he's still like this. Are we not drinking? Like every time he hit him and beat him up, and we thought, oh man, Wilder got this. He came back out, was like, yep, ready to go. Just ready to go.
Plus he got Jesus on the side. You know.
He's got the Lord Xavier on his side. He's got him. But shout out to Big E. Big E was there. Then Big E went to his old school alma mater. I had them going crazy. The Iowa Hawks. Mm-hmm. He's everywhere, and he has been for a month.
And he's doing like, I remember watching Randy Orton's. I don't know what it was, like a documentary on. And I remember them talking about how they put the title on him the first time, and he just was not the ideal champion when it came to dealing with the public. Mm-hmm. And this is the complete opposite. Like, this dude is engaged. Like, he's doing what a Cena would do.
What The Rock would do.
With The Rock. Well, even with Stone Cold.
Yeah,
because Stone Cold did it too. So, he is, even with Bianca. Bianca was doing the same thing when she was a champion. So, it's good to see them take the role seriously and to make it work for them.
And a person like E was around while Cena was the boss. and he got to see Cena at his top, even though we didn't see Cena. Big E was working out with Cena at his gym and doing a lot of stuff when nobody really knew who he was. And so he saw firsthand what it took to be the guy.
Right.
And lo and behold, 10, 15 years down the line, 10 years down the line, he's the guy. And he deserves it.
And I'm pretty sure, Cena pulled him to the side and said, listen, this is what Vince looks for,
hopefully
champion. This is what, this is what it calls for. This is what comes with the territory. You gotta embrace it. You gotta embrace it. And especially if Vince sees you do it, that means he can trust you.
Listen, man, I'm so
That's
happy
what
for
it's all
him.
about. When it comes down to Vince and champions, he has to trust you. Just like with just like his test when he made AJ the first time he made AJ the champion. Had that man go all the way to a different part of the country of the world to do a fight impromptu, and then had to come all the way back to fight.
Talking about when he fought Finn Balor, that was dope.
And had him win, and even though he won on a house show, it was at the Garden.
I honestly still want to see that match, man, set up before he retired. I really would like to see Finn Balor versus AJ Styles in an actual real.
Oh, you'll be able to see it now because they both on Raw.
Yeah, and a real good feud. I think Finn is going to take the King of the Ring. If not, it's probably going to be
King
I would say
King Woods.
Yeah, I would say that.
King Woods.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So that is a great transition into what we are talking about, and it is the King of the Ring. We are going to be talking about the actual King of the Ring of 2021, and we're going to go back and talk about our favorite King of the Rings because that's what we do here. So with the King of the Ring that we have right now, who are we looking at? Who's our picks?
I got Woods.
I would love to see King Woods.
I would like to see King Woods, but I wouldn't mind seeing Balor win and him turn the heel after he wins.
I don't think that helps him.
What do you mean? Help him turn a heel?
I mean, I feel like, listen, Woods has played the background for New Day.
No, I agree. I agree.
For long enough.
I think Woods needs the King of the Ring.
I agree.
Yeah.
No, don't get me wrong. I didn't say I don't want to see him. I said I agree that he should win, but I think, knowing WWE, they're going to probably have somebody like Finn Balor win.
Because in all actuality, Woods is not a weak link of the New Day, but he is the least accomplished of the New Day.
All of his accomplishments are in the New Day.
Right.
Let me say this. What is the prestige of winning the King of the Ring? Because at the end of the day, before it used to be, I don't think it's as big as it was back then.
So question. Who do you think was who had the last great run as a king?
King Booker.
King Booker, or I would say. Well, you talking about as far as King of the Ring?
Yeah,
Booker.
I would never say Corbin.
I would say Owen.
Dang, that far back?
Yeah, bro.
Why would you disrespect King Booker? Are you nuts?
No. I said King Booker's cool, but I'm saying at the end of the day, I couldn't even take him. Even though I love the character, he's funny, he's hilarious, but I couldn't take him serious. But it
wasn't meant to be serious. It was meant to be a joke.
But he won big gold.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He already accomplished that. But I'm talking about what is the prestige of all right, for instance, Owen Hart, you never won the heavyweight title, right? But he was the King of the Ring, am I correct? My thing is, at the end of the day, when he won that, he didn't have to be champion because him being king already wasn't. I never took him as a joke. I took Owen seriously in every match that he had. I never took him as a joke, but his matches spoke for itself. As far as him winning the King of the Ring, it was something where it was like, okay, he can brag about it. There's prestige behind it.
You took the words right out of my mouth because at the end of the day, back in the day,
Yeah,
King of the Ring meant something.
yeah.
Right.
That I would rather it mean something now. Like I don't think right now it's just honestly, let's be honest. The real reason why they brought back King of the Ring is because of Saudi Arabia matches and where it's located. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's it.
No, because King of the Ring has been back since what, 19, 18?
Yeah, but I didn't even take it serious then. Corbin winning the King of the Ring, and then he lost to Nakamura. Then come on, that was right.
But that was because, but Corbin brought that on himself because of the stupid stuff he was doing backstage.
Yes, I understand that. But what I'm saying is that.
But Corbin as a king wasn't trash.
I'm not a fan of Corbin like that. I
Thank
think
you.
he's an okay heel, but I don't. I'm not.
I didn't even think it did anything for Nakamura. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It definitely didn't.
I didn't think it done anything. That's what I'm saying. Where's the procedure? Even if
the point, Will, is first I'm gonna say this. It can't mean anything if we keep demeaning it. So, like, even though it's not a full pay-per-view anymore, I feel like they have to put it on somebody who can make it prestigious.
Yeah, and I and that's why I'm saying
Cody made the IC champion.
Yeah.
That belt, he made it prestigious again.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, between him and the Miz, definitely.
Yeah, I agree.
He made it prestigious. I feel like
now let me ask you a
hold
question.
on.
Yeah.
When you look at the people that we have in the King of the Ring, who out of these people will make the King of the Ring prestigious? Finn Balor's not going to do it.
I think
Why
would.
not? Yes,
You know why? Wait, you know why Finn Balor's not, bro?
Why?
Because Finn Balor's character is about Finn Balor. It's about
I think Woods or Cesaro.
I think this. Now I understand what you're saying. I think he can do something and make it prestigious if he turns.
No, because
He turned him.
yes, but still, it's still going to be about him. Like for the King of the Ring to mean something, and for somebody to like make it something, they have to take on the character of the king.
It had to be like a
Stone Cold never did it. Stone Cold didn't do it. Stone Cold.
Yes, and Stone Cold. And guess what?
But he never done it. But he still.
And guess what? Stone Cold kind of like broke the whole mold of what the King of the Ring is. He was kind of like the downfall of the King of the Ring. It catapulted him.
Honestly,
Hold on. It catapulted him, but it kind of like dropped after him. Could you not agree?
that's true. But where would you put King Booker at though?
King Booker brought it back.
But not as not the procedure of it.
Absolutely.
To me, Booker brought it back like it was Macho King all
Absolutely.
over.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Like it was Macho King. Like even when Harley Race was the king for like ever. And then it became a joke when they gave it to Hacksaw Jim Duggan. It became a complete joke.
But he still.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you never really had. Besides Macho King, you can name a few, bro. It's not really like a lot of people that was King of the Ring. And he was like, oh wow, like you got Brett. I didn't even care about King Mabel, bro. Like I think that was like
definitely did. Even though listen,
I'm saying
I love him for the culture, but
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Brett. You know what I'm saying. So,
but if we look at who's in it right now,
mm-hmm.
King Ray, King Mysterio, King Zayn, like these.
I wouldn't mind Zayn winning. Because you know what?
But he won't win because he's not going to Saudi Arabia, so he can't win.
He can't go to Saudi.
Yeah.
He gets his religion. He's not going.
Yeah.
To me, I would say Woods or Mahal.
Oh no, bro! Come on, man. Please don't mention this guy, man.
You can say what you want.
Now wait a minute.
Oh my God.
Makes sense.
Mahal.
Yeah. But that's what I said.
Mahal is a good heel.
And they're going to the Middle East, so
he would wear the heck out of this King Mahal thing out.
Oh my God, bro!
That Prince of Saudi Arabia would love it.
Oh my God, that's one thing you don't need, bro. Come on.
To me,
I never thought about it. I wasn't thinking about it like that, but now that you say it, Mahal might end up winning this whole thing, man.
King Mahal, dog. All hell, King Mahal.
It ain't gonna be Cesaro.
Did you see that?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Stupid.
All hail King Mahal. To me, it's either Mahal or Woods, and I feel like with either one of them, the King of the Ring is in good hands. Because let me tell you something: if Xavier Woods wins the King of the Ring, he's gonna have a whole new outfit. He's gonna do it up.
Yeah.
I'm
not gonna lie. I would rather see him than Mahal.
His outfit's gonna be very black and very royal.
Absolutely.
Very black and very royal. If you think their outfits are culturally for us now, let him win that King of the Ring. He might come out there with the Black Panther outfit on. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be dope. But I honestly, now that Jamie mentioned it, now I don't see one. That's crazy. I really didn't put two and two together like that. Like now.
Nah, but I can see. Listen, to me, the champion comes out of either Woods or Mahal. I don't think it's Balor, Cesaro, Zayn, or Mysterio. I don't think so. I think it comes out of that other side.
It's definitely gonna be Mysterio because Mysterio is gonna be feuding with his son very soon. That's gonna be something.
I agree.
Yeah. So that's not gonna happen. So I want to see I would rather see Cesaro and Finn Balor feud with each other for a little bit. I mean, since you know what I'm saying. So if anything that might happen, we don't know.
Maybe.
But you know what I'm saying. If that be the case,
you said Cesaro and Finn Balor.
Yeah, that would be a great.
They're on different brands.
Yeah.
Cesaro's on SmackDown. Finn is on Raw.
But don't they have to fight for the qualify for the next the final?
Yeah, but then after Crown Jewel's over, then
it could be a few because they got to go back to they got to go to their respective shows.
The only way you want to see them fight is if one of them is like the only way you'll probably see them fight again is possibly if one of them are on Survivor Series teams.
Yeah,
that's it. That's the only time you won't see it.
I wouldn't be surprised if a trade though. You never know. We'll see what happens. But that would be a great feud. That would be a great match, bro. Both of these guys can go. So I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if it have to be between Hall and Jinder, like you said, the being that Alex what's his name Woods? Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Xavier
Woods Xavier Woods haven't accomplished really anything. Then that would be my only thing I'm thinking of him winning. But being that they're over there in the Middle East, I wouldn't be surprised if Jinder Mahal, and he's been in the news lately a lot as well. As far as him, they saying that he was able to pick the guys that he wanted to be on his, be on the side, whatever the case may be. He picked those guys, handpicked those guys. But then as far as him, they were saying how, how when he was like, remember when he got fired the first time? Mm-hmm. How he was like saying how he built his character up and how WWE called him back. So they was talking about that a lot as well. So I don't know, man. Like,
well, Jinder is a really smart guy, and Jinder, like, when everybody was getting released, Jinder is the one that like stood up and I don't think he was even back yet at the time. And he was just like, me getting fired from the WWE was like one of the best things that ever happened.
Yeah.
He's like, I was able to go home, recoup, get myself together, understand what I needed to do to build my character. Then he was like, one of the other best things about it was them seeing me on the independent scene working hard. Like, you don't go home and
never saw him on the independent scene though.
Thank you.
Somewhere. He was somewhere.
I never seen him before. Now I saw Drew though. And he was Drew Galloway. I saw Drew. Because Drew was killing it. He was in Impact. He was in Rev Pro. He was all of these promotions overseas. He was killing it. But
I don't know, man. But that's what he said. Jinder said he was in the independent. He was doing his thing, and Vincent saw him and brought him back and gave him a chance. And then
I gotta do my research. I gotta see.
He got that belt on him. All right, listen. We don't have a million hours left, so let's get to it. Let's do our top 5 King of the Rings.
Okay.
Will, give me one of yours.
I would either say it was between two, Bret Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin, but I'm gonna go with Stone Cold.
As your greatest?
So that's
number
96.
As my number one, yes.
All right. Cisco, what you got? Number 1.
She got the same thing, 96.
Now, but here's my thing. Are you guys saying that is that your favorite King of the Ring pay-per-view or your favorite King of the Ring person?
Oh,
Wow.
in my opinion.
No. I would say I just appreciate it because that was the birth.
Yeah.
That was the birth of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I liked the joint. I liked 2002 when Brock won.
Yeah.
It was more so on the strength of that Chris Jericho with RVD match.
Yeah. And he fought RVD.
Brock
But
versus
I also could
Brock
kind of
versus
say,
Rob Van Dam was pretty dope.
Yeah.
I can also say though 98 was dope too because that was the first Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
And unfortunately Ken Shamrock won, but you know.
Didn't really matter.
If I'm gonna say my favorite King of the Ring, it's a tie for me for number 1. For me, number 1 King of the Ring is the Macho King and King Booker. They embodied the King of the Ring more than anybody did.
Mm-hmm. I would say Bret too. I wouldn't leave Bret out though. Bret,
I will say Macho King was my
Bret
favorite.
is in my top 5.
Macho King is my favorite king.
Okay.
He's my favorite king, and I think
honestly, I would say this. Let me go back. I like what Stone Cold did at the thing, but I would say Bret would probably be my favorite king.
Okay, so let's do this again and be clear.
Yeah.
Let's do top 5 King of the Rings.
Matches
or
kings.
Oh, kings.
I would say top 5.
Yeah.
Booker.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Booker. I would say.
Hi, baby.
Booker. Who else? Owen.
Okay.
Bret.
Okay.
Macho Man and Stone Cold.
Not a bad 5. I don't disagree with you completely. Who you guys say?
I would say Macho King first. Then Booker.
Okay, that's 2.
Owen.
3.
Don't
hoop, Doc.
Bret and Brock.
Bret and Brock. All right, I am gonna go off the beaten path. I have to say names, okay? So I'm gonna start with King Booker, the Macho King. Kurt Angle's one of my favorite King of the Rings.
Can I say one thing too? When I said all those names, I was counting from 5, like top 5. So I started from 5 until number 1.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Kurt. Stone Cold. Yeah, I'm not gonna go crazy. And Owen.
Yeah, Owen definitely was a great king, man.
Now, my top 5 matches. I'm going with Angle beating Rikishi. This is not number 1. It's just my favorites. Angle beating Rikishi in 2000. Lesnar. We talked about that already. Lesnar versus RVD.
Uh-huh.
I got Booker beating Bobby Lashley. I got Brett beating Bam Bam Bigelow.
Mm-hmm. That's 93, right?
Yeah. And Edge.
Edge and Kurt.
Yeah. And 01.
Not bad.
All right, what you guys got?
I got Brett and Mr. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that one.
Got Jericho and RVD.
Okay.
I got Brock and RVD. I actually do have Bam Bam and Brett. And I got Owen and 123 Kid.
Owen and 123 Kid is pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty amazing. What you got, Will?
Well, I'm not too far off with Cisco. I like Jericho and Lesnar. RVD and Lesnar. Right? Bam Bam below. The Owen match was really, really good with the 1-2-3 Kid. And Stone Cold versus Jake the Snake.
Okay, that's a good one.
That's the one where he busts his mouth, right?
Yeah. That's the beginning of Stone Cold himself. Like, he wasn't the ringmaster after that.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, I mean you by accident.
Yeah. The ringmaster was not a bad character.
Oh no, I gotta mute you.
That was the worst.
I gotta mute you. You're wild. He said the ringmaster wasn't.
That's like saying superstar Steve Austin at ECW was dope. No, absolutely not. Listen, it's either Stone Cold Steve Austin or Stunning Steve Austin. That's it.
Just give me Stone Cold.
That's it. No, because when he was with the Hollywood Blondes, they were dope.
Just give me Stone Cold.
Oh my God! All right.
Dre, you got anything on any of these top fives?
I got Shane versus Angle. Was that King of the Ring?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a King of the Ring match though, was it?
No, it was just Eddie Falls count match.
Well, I definitely
it's an
got
amazing
that.
match. That's great.
Yeah, I got that. I got Angle versus Edge.
Absolutely.
I definitely got Brett versus Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yeah.
Brock versus Rob. So that one kind of shocked me because I was very curious of how the styles would match, but that was one of the matches where I really got to see how athletic Brock was.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate the fact that they don't allow him to wrestle like that no more.
Well, he don't want to wrestle like that no more. He old.
Well, I mean, whoever fault it
That's
is.
His own fault.
Yeah, whoever fault it is. I think what we're forgetting is The Rock used to put on some amazing matches. So I definitely got to go with Rock versus Ken Shamrock. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 98?
Yeah.
I think it was 98, 99, one of the two. I think it was 98.
98.
Yeah, I think that match was definitely that match was definitely lit. And this is gonna be a shocker. And none of these in no specific order. I don't know if y'all remember this one. Baron Corbin versus Chad Gable.
Very good one.
That was a good one.
Very good.
Yeah. So that's my 5.
I feel like Chad Gable. I feel like he's underrated.
Here's the thing. So I think he needs to go to AEW because I think the difference with him and Kurt is even though Kurt was an amateur wrestler and he was probably my favorite behind Shawn Michaels as far as in-ring performance, he had Kurt Angle had character. Like his personality was amazing. So you love to hate him, but then there was moments where you just found him mad funny, especially like the stuff between him and Stone Cold. Like you just so I think that's the difference. Chad doesn't have any personality. And I think that's the problem with a lot of these pure wrestlers. Like,
So
I don't know if y'all.
So you would send him to AEW with his those storylines or developments for him to.
Yeah,
build
I
the
send him
character?
to AEW. I'm sending him to AEW because that's what AEW wants. They want pure wrestling. They don't want sports entertainment. So yeah, I'm gonna send him there. It's just pure wrestling.
I think he gets pushed to the back.
I'm not saying he's gonna go there and kill, but I'm just saying.
But it's funny because FTR tweeted that what was Gable's partner name? What was his name? Kurt's fake
Wasn't
son.
it Shelton Benjamin?
No. I'm talking about the
Oh
fake.
no, that was Charlie Hayes.
Kurt fake son. Kurt Angle's fake son.
Oh, Jordan something.
Right. FTR tweeted like, yo, we need y'all to come to AEW because y'all were our greatest opponents when they were in NXT.
Yeah, but his neck is hurt. I'm not his neck, but something is he's really injured. He can't wrestle.
No, it's his
No,
neck.
it's his neck. It's his neck or his spine. Yeah,
Right. I thought it was.
That's
He's
why
a
he's a
produ-
producer now.
Right.
He's a producer on Raw.
he's really hurt because they were gonna push him
Yeah.
from that angle. He eventually was supposed to turn heel, and he got hurt.
Yeah,
At a
He's
young
gonna turn
age.
heel on. I think the plan was to turn on
Kurt.
Kurt,
Mhm.
and I think he was gonna. If it wasn't gonna be Cena, they were gonna have him be his final match.
Mm.
Yeah, and he was supposed to be with the Authority.
Yes, sad situation, but I'm glad that they still gave him a job. Because his wrestling IQ and understanding
I
how
think-
things works really
And this
well.
is why I hate when people try to give Vince a bad rap. Like, that nigga don't be out here looking out for people.
Oh no, Vince is the devil, bro.
He's not the devil.
No, he's a devil. Because look, that's what Will is saying, but I got him muted.
Oh. Heard
Yo,
you, Will.
No, listen. I said, wait. Let me see if I'm gonna get muted again. I said that being what happened with Daniel Bryan and Edge. You never say never. He might come back. And surprise us. Oh, I mean, even though it's probably gonna be too late, nobody's really interested in seeing him now. But I mean,
Who, Jordan?
yeah.
Listen,
He would be over somewhere.
yeah. Listen,
He would get over somewhere.
what we've learned in our time with the chief apostle Vincent Kennedy McMahon is that no one is ever out completely.
Yeah.
You'll always have the chance. So
That's true.
hopefully,
I
he
think
gets a chance.
Kyle O'Reilly's going to get released soon.
Yeah, I'm watching his match right now, and it's looking like why he should.
He needs
should be
Adam,
alright,
because he needs Adam Cole. That's why.
And Bobby Fischer. Now Bobby Fischer, he needs both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs them. The stuff he's
Well,
going.
I'm sorry, I'm not liking this new NXT 2.0 there.
I like it.
I like it.
I don't know.
It's rubbing on me.
Yeah, listen, everything has to we have to get used to it and work to it because most of us here were completely pissed off when they
Sounds like Lex Luger a little bit.
I'll say this: if I'm waiting for the next pay-per-view, I'm waiting for the next takeover.
if
their
they're doing
takeover-
Halloween Havoc.
I would like to see. Yeah, I would like
Yeah,
to
that
see
don't
that.
count.
I'm not.
That don't count.
Yeah.
That's on USA.
Well, is that going to be on USA?
Yeah, that don't count.
Oh man,
I want to see something on. I want to see a takeover, and if their takeover does not exceed the expectations of the previous takeovers, they're gonna have problems. That's gonna be a problem. Because I've never seen a whack takeover.
Yo, what do y'all think about these promos, man? I don't know about these.
I don't hate them.
What's that girl named Ash Legend? What's her name?
Lash Legend.
Lash Legend. I mean, she looks like she can be dope, but I mean, just like promos like this is just getting. I don't know. If it's gonna be like this, for everybody, it's sort of kind of wet.
Listen, they can do it. They can do a little bit more on NXT with that kind of stuff. But listen, this is our hour. Hey, listen, I told y'all we're not doing 2 and 12-hour shows anymore. So next week, I think we pick up with NXT and how much Will hates everything that's WWE.
Yeah, I'm really not liking the new energy right now. They gotta grow on me, but I don't see where I'm like wowed by anything right now.
Understood. You hate it all. Well, it's been fun. As you see, the pastor he already ran, and we're out of here too. Please follow us on all social media platforms under the moniker of the Bearded Wrestling Podcast. That's on Facebook. That's on Instagram. That's on YouTube. That is on Spotify. You follow us everywhere, and we will get back to you guys later. I'll holla at y'all. Peace.
Later, bro.
Yo, later.